Hey guys, it's Jess again, and today a few days ago, I took the regional. I ended up X1 in this regional. I unfortunately ended up fifth on tiebreakers, but it happens. Tiebreakers. Regardless though, I played a really cool build that I'm actually kind of upset I can't take to any YCSs. So I played 60 card plan, as normal for me, and this is a more refined list than last time. I'm super happy with it. I ended up going X1. My friend behind the camera also ended up going, I went X2, I believe, due to a misplay. But the deck performed really well for both of us. And yeah, let's just get into it, because it's a bit different to before. So we still play triple loci, one sowing, one twin. This is still your best starter. We then play triple die, triple small world, and 1-for-1 to get access to loci. Use as many as possible. Small world also gets you really boring to protect combos and get you hand traps and get you other extenders. Just loci is still your best starter because you get so many additional monsters and you get healer gain. So we still max out on loci. Also, only one sowing. You can play multiples, but because we've got one Dryas now, I found that you generally don't ever want to hard draw it. Also, 1-for-1's really good because it lets you extend into like Rosalina and other combo cards after you use normal summon. Speaking of, triple Rosalina, double Laurel for the Aroma monsters. No Angelica anymore, it's not really needed. You still need 2 Laurel for like your combos, but the combos and it's a good extender. Especially if you've resolved the Sunavalon package and you've got the healer gain 300. And Rosalina, yeah, it's another normal summon starter. It's also kind of an extender because you can discard to gain life targeting Jasmine to gain. Yeah, really good cards. Then last two of the Aroma package is 1 blend, 1 wins. I was playing 3 blend before. The reason I cut down on blend is because blend, unless you've gained life points already, the only card blend's really, like human is really going to be searching is Rosalina. And if you normal summon, let's say Rosalina, and use the effect, and it gets impermed, using blend discard like wins, or discard something to get wins, won't extend. So it's a good start, it's a starter, but it doesn't really extend at all. So only 1 blend now. But speaking of extenders, the best extenders are the Rikka engine. We still play this. 3 Princess, because it's the best extender in your deck by far. Double Mudan, still on 2 because you want to have the second one for tribute in the grind game. 1 Snowdrop, 1 Petal. No Primula anymore. I think the general consensus is that Primulas, because you've now got so many extra extenders in your Aroma package, you don't need Primula anymore. You're making rank 4s with either the dance level manipulation or Snowdrop, generally speaking, or I guess multiple princesses if you really want to do that. But yeah, small engine, you don't need any more than this. Like, we're not as reliant on Rikkas anymore, but they're still great for the M-board and extension. And speaking of, we still play 2 Concon, 2 Glamour, and 1 Sheet. This hasn't really changed. I did try deck a build of Desires where I played 3 Glamour, 3 Concon, but I generally didn't. Glamour especially, going first, Concon could be really cloggy. Going second, it's fine because it threatens out as a board breaker, but going first, it can be really cloggy, and Glamour isn't a great starter anymore, especially now you have better normal summons. And the last little engine in the deck is 3 Lily Borea, 1 Disco, 1 Regulus. Yeah, it protects your combo. Also, I know you get locked in by the Romans quite a lot, but either you're summoning Regulus first, or you're keeping Borea in hand for follow-up. Also, you're using Borea and then keeping the Regulus in hand for follow-up. Or going like Borea, search Borea as someone with Snowdrop, or some kind of crazy play. The other last plan launch from my deck is Lone Fire. You still play Lone Fire because if you start with Rosalina, you end up going Jasmine summon Lone Fire, Tribute Jasmine summon Loci, and then get a full combo from there. So that's it for the engine. For my non-engine, I still play hand traps. So I still play 3 Ash, 3 Vela, 3 Impa, 1 Morna, 1 Nibiru, and 1 Draw. You can kind of guess what's coming because of the one-offs. There are 3 crossouts in main. But the idea with these hand traps is you don't, it's about a 30% chance to see 2 hand traps. It's a 68.9% chance to see 2 hand trap. So see 1 hand trap, 30% to see 2. The idea is if you see a hand trap, you're looking to minimize their board. You're not trying to use a hand trap to stop them playing. You're just trying to do it to, let's say, stop them at getting access to Jet Synchron so you can beat them with engine and breakers. That's the kind of idea with hand traps. Because right now, decks just eat hand traps way too easily. And then speaking of, I do play. So this is going back to more like traditional plant build, where we play a mix of board breakers and hand traps. So we also play 3 cross-out call by. I actually keep this thing going second as well, just because Snake Eye especially, their end board, part of their end board is their hand traps in hand. And then, so yeah, 3 cross-out call by for just guaranteeing combo, and triple talents as your other kind of pseudo board breaker extender card. It's a really good board breaker, but also my other board breaker triple evenly. So play triple evenly and a rivalry is the last cards in deck. Rivalry, going first and second, it's a board breaker. It can be a board breaker auto win. Evenly matched, not many people on it. Use hand trap to stop them getting things like the Baron, but the whole idea is you're using evenly to reduce their resources, because you can outbreak boards with plant engine. Just synergizes with such a contribute. I don't know. It evenly synergizes really, really well. And talent is talent. I don't need explanation behind that. Okay, we're going to extra deck. Extra deck is the most basic extra deck. It's the exact same. We play 3 copies of Jasmine, 1 Rosemary, 1 Magnolia. You summon 3 of these in the combo. And Magnolia's an extender and a board breaker. It's just really good. Bangle Lancer, Dance Peon and SP is your kind of generic links. They're not generic, but you know what I mean. SP is really good, just things like Appaloosa interactions, random grind game situations. And this you need for level manipulation. You can't cut this. You need it for level manipulation. Melius, Healer Dryas. Healer is more important than ever. You still don't play more than 1. Konami, why is this limited? Why is this card limited? You only ever need 1 because you just, because you just gain it from the regular Sunavalon combo. But it's better to play Healer than the Thrasher because you want to gain 300 because it then puts you on a good amount of life points for the Humid combo. Oops. And then, we'll get to that side deck in a second. The last cards are Teardrop, Hyperiton, Double Stranner. Exact same as before, there's no reason to change this. Now I get to the fun part, the side deck. We get to show off my favourite card, Aroma Jasmine. So, okay, admittedly, yes, I am playing this for Cactus Bouncer. But, so against stun, one thing that people don't seem to realise, or I think people just aren't doing this combo yet, is you just summon this against stun. And then you draw a card. Then during the draw phase, you Humid gain, then you draw a card. Then you Rosalina next turn, then you draw a card. Then you Humid gain, then you draw a card. So without playing, the only way to effectively 100% of the time deal with stun going first is to play a full bamboo shoot nonsense engine. This card kind of just, because I've got a lot of hate for that kind of stun deck anyway, this card does a lot on its own. Anyway, so we play Bouncer. Bouncers are just a free win. You can summon it through a lot of hand traps. Most decks can't out it. Especially when you've got sheets of their own drugs with it. Rest of the cards, 2 remaining draws, and a Spider Rocket. We still play Spider Rocket for things like Cash is still a thing, Summon Limit's still a card. Just getting rid of random floodgates, mostly Summon Limits. Draw is just for sliding patterns. The third's in main, it fills in sliding patterns. You don't need any more in this side deck for Snake Eye fighting stuff. So 1 Duster, 3 Dark Ruler, 3 Thrust. Yeah, so post side we're going full on board breakers. We still have the hand traps in to try and you're essentially using the hand traps to stop them getting to the outs to the board breakers. But no, this package works exceptionally well still, especially with how powerful some of the plant spells are. Especially things this can such blend and fuse if you're highlight. Amazing. But no, these are, I guess, fairly self-explanatory. You're signing these in against all your going second decks. There's got every game going second you slide this in, and then if this is appropriate, you slide this as well. There's no soul release anymore because the idea behind soul release was searching with thrust, but in a situation where you're searching any spell, you're going to be getting like a Duster or an Engine card or a Breaker, or better card than Soul Release. And the last side deck card is 3 Cosmic. It's good against Rogue, it's good against Runic. You end up siding 1 in against, I think the pattern side's 1 in against Snake Eye going first. It's just a good generic card that covers all the matchups you're missing in the siding pattern. But yeah, that is my current plan deck. I am super proud of this deck list. I know Bryce Rowley is in 2 weeks in America. I wish I could take this deck to YCS. I'm so happy with this list. But I've said that multiple times. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope it's useful. Put any questions down below. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.